Are you looking for a new football news app? I've already told you for the last 2 months that I'm looking for a football news app. Why are you still asking me this question? Then make sure to check out OneFootball down in the description below for all of your football news, transfers, and rumours. Whether you're a Liverpool fan, a Barcelona fan, or even an Alfreton Town fan, it has them on it as well. Just get it downloaded. Alright, now, look, listen, people, I can explain. Basically, we have put 40 teams in the Premier League. If I go over here to team sheets, okay, you can see we've got England. We've got Liverpool. All fine and dandy, actually. But then you go to the right, and we've got Borussia Mönchengladbach. Basically, the German league is in the English league now. If we keep scrolling, we've got Manchester City, we've got Manchester United, we've got Newcastle, but then we've got Red Bull Leipzig, Schalke, Freiburg. There's a lot more teams now. They're all of the German teams and all of the English teams are in the same league. At some point, maybe we'll try and put every single team in the same league. If you want to see that, drop it down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because as my current viewers know, this breaking FIFA like this is a regular occurrence now. You can check out various links and cards during the course of this video, or there'll also be a playlist now in the description. I'll actually make a cheat engine playlist for all of these experiments. But we are basically, alright, I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're going to jump into a career mode save, and we're going to see what on earth happens. Now, a lot of people have been getting annoyed at me recently because I always choose top 6 teams, so we've steered clear of that this time. We've gone for Bournemouth. I'm going to be Bournemouth manager, okay? Will it make much of a difference? No, absolutely not. I mean, what do we even do here? Right, first things first, let's take a look at the league standing. So, the Premier League has got Leverkusen, Bayern, Bournemouth, Brighton, Burnley, and Palace. Is it in alphabetical order? It's not. Why is it not in alphabetical order? We've got Augsburg, Schalke, Fulham, Hanover, Hertha Berlin, Leicester, Liverpool, Newcastle, Freiburg, Hoffenheim, Spurs, Watford, West Ham, and Wolves. Okay, it's not got every team in it. Does the Bundesliga even... The Bundesliga exists, and it's empty. Okay, all right, good. So where are the other teams? Where are they in the... Are they in the Championship, like Arsenal and that? No, I don't know where they are. Where have the other teams gone? What's the calendar saying? Is the calendar saying any different? We've got a first game of the season's against Augsburg in the Premier League. West Ham, Freiburg. It doesn't look as if we're going to be playing more games than we should be. Like, the teams that are missing on the league are missing on the calendar as well. Half the teams have just disappeared off the face of the earth. What if I search for, like, Manchester City? Because they're not in this. Oh yeah, Arsenal aren't. Arsenal are here in the transfers bit, but they're nowhere else. All of the teams are here, including all the missing ones. They've got all their players here. They're not in the league. Oh no, this is gonna prang me out, boys. This makes no sense at all. I'm gonna put Aubameyang on my shortlist. Aubameyang exists, but his team doesn't. The team isn't in the league. So what's the Champions League saying then? Because that must be a mess as well. Dortmund are here, but are they classed as an English team or being a German team? Manchester City are not in our league. But then if I go on to the Champions League, Group F has got Manchester City in. It's also got Hoffenheim in, who are registered as English. They're in the Premier League. So how has it got 2 teams from the Premier League in the same group? The Europa League's got second-tier German sides in it. Heidenheim from the second Bundesliga are here. All right, okay, listen, right? So Wolfsburg are not in this league. VfL Wolfsburg are not in the Premier League, and they can't physically be in the Bundesliga either because that's empty, and they're registered as being in England now. Yet when I go over to the transfer history, Wolfsburg have signed Vincent Aboubakar. Why? What's the point, fam? You're not gonna play any games because your team... I've had enough of this already. Why are you stood there? They've spent £32 million and they can't even play any football. I just want to confirm as well, the missing teams aren't in any of the other English leagues. They're not in League 1. They're not in League 2. We checked the Championship earlier. Bundesliga 2 doesn't have them in, or the second Bundesliga. Liga 3 doesn't have them in either. That's just your usual 20. We're halfway through the season, right? For a start, the league is an absolute shambles. Leicester are on 42 points, clear of Liverpool, Hertha, Hoffenheim, Bayern are 5th. Bayern are 5th in the league. They're not even the best German team in this. Spurs are in 10th. I don't know how that's happened. Leverkusen are 16th. How has it affected the cup? I'll tell you how it's affected the cup. The Carabao Cup, I didn't even notice, the Carabao Cup doesn't even exist anymore. I'm so unbelievably perplexed. So this is the normal amount of teams that you'd have in round 3. So I don't know where where have the other teams gone then? And the thing is, some of the teams that are missing from the Premier League are in this draw. Manchester United and Chelsea aren't in our Premier League system, but they're playing Stevenage and Oxford respectively in round 3. Maybe that's the reason we can't see the Carabao Cup, because Bournemouth aren't in the Carabao Cup. They're just in the FA Cup. This is really weird. So it's almost like all 40 teams have been like condensed into 20 and then like, but just randomly. So in different competitions, like certain teams, half of teams basically miss out on each competition. From what I could tell as well, there's no German teams in here. None of the German teams that were transferred into the Premier League are in the FA Cup. Maybe though, they're in the Carabao Cup instead. The season's done. It's leveled itself out a lot, okay? Bayern have won the league, Liverpool second, Spurs third. Then we've got Leicester, Hertha Berlin, Palace, Freiburg, Schalke and West Ham. We actually got relegated in an extremely tight relegation battle. 11th to 18th, separated by 5 points. That's so sick. Worth noting as well, every team did play 38 games, so they played the normal amount. Right, we're going to skip to the end of the season, and we're going to try and simulate into season 2. We'll see whether we get the same teams, different teams, other random shite going on. I don't know, but we're going to test it out. Robert Lewandowski won the Player of the Month for the Premier League, and he's wearing a Bayern Munich kit. That is what we've done in today's video. We are now in the Championship because we're managing Bournemouth and we got relegated, okay? That I'm going to be intrigued to see. Because if I actually now, if anything, we've got a bird's eye view of what happens in like every other like the cup competitions, because we're now guaranteed to be in both the cup comps. None of the German teams, unfortunately, were relegated, so it still looks pretty normal. I can't go on the Champions League and I can't go on the Europa League because it crashes the game every time I try and do it. What I will try and do is see if during the course of the season there's some sort of news updates about the Champions League and Europa League. Maybe I can keep up to date with those competitions that way. I will sim to like February in a second and we'll see the cups and see whether like the German teams are involved in that and what on earth is going on there. But first of all, I've just realized we completely forgot to do this. I'm gonna see who's in the Premier League. There are now different teams to what there were last year. What is going on? So Chelsea, United, Dortmund, I don't think Stuttgart were in it either. None of those teams, Wolfsburg weren't in it, Cardiff and Huddersfield weren't in it, Frankfurt, Nuremberg, Dusseldorf, none of them were in the Premier League when we were in it. Nothing to do with promotion, relegation, whatever. It's just randomly allocated new teams in there. City still aren't present. I don't know what's happened to Spurs. They just don't exist anymore. They just physically do not exist anymore. The Bundesliga has now got 2 teams in it. That's it. It's just got 2 teams in it. Köln and Union Berlin got promoted from the 2nd Bundesliga, and now that's it. They're the only 2 teams in there. So now there's only 16 teams in the 2nd tier of German football when there's meant to be 18. Oh man, what have we done? Köln and Union Berlin are the only 2 teams in the Bundesliga. Are they going to get relegated or are they just going to stay there? The FA Cup was won by Manchester United against Bayern in the final. Oh man. We've really shafted it, haven't we? There was 3 German teams in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup saw Schalke in the final. And in the Premier League, we've got Manchester United winning the league. Not that means they'll even be in it next year. Liverpool were 2nd, and we've got Bayern, Dortmund, Chelsea, Southampton, etc., etc. West Brom, Dusseldorf, and Nuremberg go down. Meanwhile, the Bundesliga just didn't happen. The season was called off, quite rightly in my opinion, with only 2 teams in it. The 2nd Bundesliga still happened, though it just was, I imagine, 4 games shorter than it would usually be. In other news, unsurprisingly, the European competitions just didn't happen. We're in the Premier League and the teams are shafted again. It's just changed them all again. The Bundesliga still has 2 clubs and it's still the same 2 clubs as last year. Meanwhile, the 2nd Bundesliga now has 18, but it's just stuck as last year and the bottom 2 teams haven't played any games. You know what? At this point, I give up. But we're gonna do just one final thing. We had 40 teams, but it was only choosing 20 plenty of them every single season. It begs the question, really, what happens if you manage one of the teams that isn't actually designated to the league in that season? Oh man, this is already bad. We've accepted, right, a job offer from a team that isn't actually in the league. So we've got the transfer hub, there's nobody here. That's theirs. We've got the squad hub, that's got the usual players in. Apparently they've played in the Carabao Cup, but you may have noticed there's literally one tab. There's only one tab. There's no mail. Okay, there is mail, actually. I've just pressed Y, but this is all there is. We've got the news, in fairness, that there is the news. So, I mean, I don't know what happens, really, when I just keep simming. There's a game. So the Champions League is... Oh, no. What is that? So the Champions League still exists, but now we've got this stupid standings thing here with just... Okay, so we've got standings. That's fair. So the Champions League, unaffected, brilliant. That's still working as planned. There's still no news at all. I'm simming this match, but I'm not even allowed to pick the team myself. 3-0 victory. Hopefully we can take that form into the Premier League. Oh, wait. Firmino's out. Firmino might miss our non-existent midweek league fixture. There's actually nothing. It's just Champions League ties, and that is it. I think, though, that's going to wrap up this one, because I can't do anything else. We've broken the game again. Shock horror. If you want me to do anything else, drop it down in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, though, slap a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because there's so much more stuff like this on here. If you want to binge through the previous experiments, there's a playlist now in the top right of the screen as well. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at @theofficialfng, and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.